So the Pokemon market absolutely exploded last week, leaving us wondering, now what? In this video, we dive into what to look for, potential plays, or investments. Let's get to it. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on everything we go over today. So last week clearly was a very big week. TCG player had the Mayhem event. The Sword and Shield era sets went crazy clearly. I made another whole video about it on why they went crazy, or I believe they did, but that's a whole nother story. But we can establish that Sword and Shield boxes are getting a bit too expensive for most of us. So that's actually probably the most impressive thing I believe about everything that's going on right now, because the best plays, in my opinion, are the ones that are still in print. There are amazing sets that are still in print, and we're going to be talking about all of those today. So we're going to start off with looking at the Scarlet Violet era booster box, the base set box. So this set in particular and the Paradox Rift set recently got pushed by some YouTubers, saying, for example, this is the best base set ever made, and it's keeping its price. It's still going up a little bit, but what we need to be looking for is really the market's reaction. Eventually it's going to retrace, it's going to pull back, it will drop. It may go up again in the future, of course, but it will drop before it goes back up. It's what every chart does. You see it here, it goes up, down, up, down. That's how every market works. Nothing just goes straight up. So that's the main thing to keep your eye on when it comes to, especially when it comes to things that are no longer getting printed, like this box. Look for that retracement, that pullback. Wait for this price to drop, because it will drop, and then that's when you can make your purchase. So that's that with that box. The Paldea Evolved, it's up towards $300. It had one $300 sale. It's actually already starting its retracement. You can see here it's already starting to head down. It's just the way it works. This box was one of the most hyped up box by most YouTubers everywhere. I do believe it's a good box, but I don't think it's a great box. It shouldn't be getting hyped up as much as it is. I don't think the set's that crazy. It's a good set, some nice cards in it, but I don't think it's that crazy, and I don't think it's going to be one of the top three investments in the Scarlet Violet era. And then we're going to move on to Obsidian Flames with, well, it's like taking everybody by storm. It's actually the second most valuable, or I guess, I don't know what you want to call it. I just don't find it to be valuable myself, but others are valuing it. So it is what it is. It's up almost at $250, but it's also retracing. It's also already having its pullback. It just is. Even though it's just $3 that it's gone down, that's how the market works. It organically works upward or downward in small waves like that. That is also not going to be a top tier set to invest in my opinion. Yeah, it has Charizard, but there's many more great Charizard arts out there that are much better than this one. Paradox Rift, one of the boxes that keeps getting pushed by some people, calling it an underrated set. I do believe it's underrated. It's not underrated in comparison to the other sets, though. It was just undervalued before, and everybody was hating this set, and now that there's nothing around, people want it. And it's like flat right now. It should also have a retracement. It will go down, but like I said, it's not the most valuable set in the world in my opinion. But now we're gonna move on to the other sets that I do believe. Oh, let's not forget Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces is also, before we move forward, also having its retracement. It's also pulling back. They're all gonna come down, guys. They're not gonna come down. I'm not saying they're gonna come down to MSRP, but they will pull back from where they are right now, from the hype that it received last week. There are even some Sword and Shield boxes that are already doing so, like Silver Tempest, for example. But the next three sets that I believe are going to be the top tier sets in the Scarlet Violet era as of right now, because we still haven't seen all of Black and White, even though it's probably going to be crazy, but that's going to be a specialty set, and it's also why I'm not including it in this. To start off will be, because we're going in order, it will be the Twilight Masquerade. I believe this set with the Greninja, the Eevee, the Infernape, and other cards in here, like those three alone are real favorites. They're not just nice arts like a lot of the other ones. Paldea Evolved has a lot of nice arts, but they're not actually favorites. They have the starters in there with Quaxley and Sprigatito and Fuecoco, but those aren't anyone's. I haven't heard one person say that any of those starters are their favorite Pokemon. It just isn't what it is, right? But here we have Greninja. People love Greninja. This will be a great investment. This one is also right now trending upward, right? But it will also bounce back. It will pull back. Why? Because it's still in print. The moment you hear the word print, it's going to pull back. That's actually what happened right here. There was talk of a reprint and it dropped heavily from 232, which was its previous all-time high. It just surpassed it, but it will pull back with its next reprint whenever it may come. Just look out for it. This is going to be for sure one of the top 3 sets to be the greatest investments in this era, in my opinion. The next set is getting a lot of hate for some reason, and I don't understand why. It is Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks has about 3 SIRs that could be the top chase SIR in a lot of other sets. The Pikachu is amazing. First off, Pikachu is Pokemon. Everyone loves Pikachu. Everyone knows, they will always remember Pikachu from now to the end of Pokemon. The Latias is a really, really cool card, an amazing Pokemon. It may not be my favorite, but I definitely like it. The Latios card is a little behind. It should have had a way better art, but it doesn't. But the Hydreigon is loved by many. The Exeggutor is really cool and nostalgic. This set is gonna go on really well in the future. Like, it's gonna do really well. And the great thing about it is that it's trending downward, and it's all because there's constant talk about reprints, and that's one of the biggest things here. These sets are up for grabs right now. They were so expensive before when they came out because of all the hype, but with talk about reprints, it's coming down to reality, to where it should be at the moment, or it's heading to where it should be, because it should not be this expensive. It just shouldn't be this expensive. It will get to where it needs to be, especially with the continuation of reprints. This set is not even a year old. It's still relatively new. It's going to be out for the next 2 years, most likely. Guys, this like, you can buy it now if you really want to, but I think it's still going to drop even further. It's going to drop even further. People are trying to say that the reprints are here already and that it's doing nothing. That's not true. I haven't been to an LGS and I visit like 3 or 4 or 5 of them at a time, and I haven't seen one Surging Sparks booster box. So reprints are not here yet. So let's be realistic. It's just not here, and it's already dropping just with word of mouth. So, and last but not least, the next set I will be talking about is Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals will be the top set in the era. I have no doubts about it. I have a hard time believing it's going to be second to any set in the era, especially as an investment in the long term. It is already the most expensive set in the era as of right now. It's a great set. It has 4 cards that could be the top chase SIR in almost any other set. You've got the Mewtwo, which I love, even though it's getting some hate. I love it, and a lot of others do too. The Ho-Oh, the Moltres, the Crobat, the Garchomp, all amazing cards that could really be top chase SIRs in a lot, or if not all, of the main sets. So I think take advantage of this set once it calms down. This is still pre-release prices, even for Journey Together. That seems to be it seems to be a mid-tier set, was at about this price pre-release. So guys, don't FOMO. Definitely wait for this set to come out in abundance. You know, there's going to be a lot of hype behind it though, so it might not drop as fast as we want to, but once again, 2 years of reprinting this set. So definitely take advantage of getting your hands on however you can at MSRP, if you can, or closest to MSRP. This set will be worth it in the long term. I mean, I can't wait to just rip this set. I'm going to go to my first ever pre-release this Saturday. I'm going to have a blast. I can't wait. If I pull something, I'm going to be stoked. Yeah, I just can't wait. It's going to be a great experience. But yeah, guys, with that being said, stay safe out there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.